Hi, I'm Paul from Thirsk Counselling. And I wanted in this video to just talk about what is therapy? Because I'm sure that's a question that people find themselves asking, what is therapy? And there's a part of me that started to consider that therapy is a journey and it's a quest where we explore ourselves as clients. So people come to therapy to explore and go on a journey to find out about themselves. And this has led me to think about the idea that actually coming and seeing a therapist is like going on an adventure. And as someone who has loved stories about adventures, they're exciting and they can be scary and they can be perilous. And they can quite often have a goal in mind. And coming to therapy is a little bit like going on an archaeological dig. We're quite often looking around and going into the past and exploring our past and uncovering things in our past. And what better way to go on an adventure, to go on a journey, than with someone who understands journeys, someone who understands adventures. So it's a little bit like going on an adventure with an archaeologist, someone who has an understanding of history, psychological history, concepts around attachment, someone who's been on adventures and explorations themselves, who's excavated parts of their own life and their own journey. And it's difficult, and sometimes it can be painful. And like I mentioned, it can also be really quite scary. But if you have a guide who's navigated some of these paths before through training, through personal experience, through personal development, then quite often you can feel that you're in safe, secure hands because you're with someone who's been on a quest before, who's explored their past before. And part of the quest, part of the journey can be that you don't know what you're going to find. You don't know whether you're going to uncover a tomb that's painful and difficult. But sometimes, quite often, what I've found in my experience as both being a client and as being a therapist is sometimes you can find treasure at the end of the journey. And so taking that step into engaging in therapy is like beginning a quest, beginning an adventure, but with a psychological archaeologist that can safely help you explore and navigate this terrain. So it's really worth considering when you engage in therapy what it is that you hope to find, and start to build that rapport and that trust and that relationship with your therapeutic archaeologist who can help you navigate this story that is yours. I hope you have a great day. Stay safe and take care.